Yo, what's good with y'all, man? It's been quite a minute. Man, you see, I got fucking curly hair now. Last time y'all probably see me, my shit was super low. I had the low cut, fade, waves, and all that, man. So that's how long it's been. I think that's how long it's been. I don't know if I had my hair growing out last video, but I'm almost positive it was nowhere near, what it is now with my curly hair and shit. But, man, that's besides the point. We got a lot to talk about. Well, not a lot, but we got something to talk about right here. And this is Spence and Crawford non-update. We've been getting a lot of these, and man, this kind of drug me back to YouTube, man, because I'm like, I definitely want to get in on this before it gets I want to get the ball rolling. I want to get back into YouTube, so I know this type of content right here, like this update is getting me a little excited. I'm already kind of frustrated because this fight should have been announced, man. I don't really know what the holdup is. It's not, none of the negotiation is leaking, which actually means they are negotiating in good faith, man. We're not really hearing too many negotiation leaks. Like who's asking for 50-50, what's the guaranteed purse is gonna be. We're not hearing any of that, right? So that means these guys are on both sides are definitely working to get a deal done. But we got a tweet from Dan Raphael, and don't mind what you guys see in the above browser. I was too lazy to close it out in the tabs, but we got a tweet from Dan Raphael that says, per sources, a deal for Spence Crawford is nearing completion. The fight is penciled in for November 12th or 19th, likely in Vegas, assuming it's finalized. PBC is already looking at undercard possibilities with WBA regular 147 titleist Stanionis, I don't even know how to say his first name, likely to appear, right? So it's looking like we're getting closer. Um, we done had a lot of update non-updates, but for some reason I'm just kind of buying in on this one, man. This is probably locked in, right? So got another tweet to show you. It's probably old, but so close. It's probably just little. If I had to guess, if Dan Raphael's tweeting this, I'm assuming somebody close to either of the camps or somebody within Showtime, because you know this fight is definitely happening on Showtime. Somebody on Showtime leaked this information to him. I will hope that he didn't just get this. This was some bullshit, right? So oh shit, I don't have to tweet up anymore. Let me see. Let me go back. I got some old Kyrie. Let me click back. I was looking at other things, man. We're gonna go back, man. Don't look at my your hair go right here. This is what we wanted. So somebody quoted it, right? It says, I swear lazy left the OG and I've been telling y'all this shit for months. And that's not what we really came here for. We came here for this tweet below from Jake Donovan, a respected writer for boxing scene. I'm pretty sure he gets a lot of inside information as well, and he wouldn't say things if he didn't really believe them, right? So he said we said all along November 19th has always been the date that makes the most sense. Week after Cowboys Packer game, and the only date that MGM Grand is available. So the Cowboys don't have a home game. They're on the road against the Packers on that week 12th. That I think it's the week. I said week 13. November 13th. November 13th, and then they're on the road again that following week, which is the 20th, right? So if the fight was to happen in Cowboy Stadium, which I think the numbers on that would be crazy, and I actually kind of hope that it will happen in Cowboy Stadium just for fans' sake, right? If they put this in Vegas, we know they're gonna overprice the hell out of these tickets because both guys are asking for a huge purse. I'm pretty sure Spence and Crawford are both gonna get purses anywhere from, I had to say, 8 to 15 million. Realistically, I think it'll be somewhere around like, I think it'll be like 10 apiece maybe, and then maybe Spence might get an edge in the pay-per-view split, right? But Vegas, they gonna boost the hell out these tickets just cause Vegas doesn't hold as many people, and this is such a big fight. This is arguably the biggest fight in boxing. Definitely one that's realistic, right? With the other fights that are probably bigger than this, from both parties. Of course, we got the Canelo Triple G, yeah, but nobody really cares. It's just that it's Canelo, man. It's a trilogy, so it's kind of respected. But this nobody really cares to see it. We're gonna support it just cause it's two Hall of Fame type guys, right? And then I'll say Anthony Joshua versus Wilder and Anthony Joshua versus Fury. Besides those two fights, no other fight is bigger than in boxing than Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. Let me fix my camera, by the way. It's kind of leaning down a little bit, right? So no other fight is bigger. So this fight needs to happen. We also got a bunch of guys waiting. I think a few guys. Stanionis is in line for the WBA. He's basically the mandatory. I remember I seen an interview with him on the Boxing Voice where he said he's basically after his last fight, which I think was the Butayev. He said he would be the mandatory, which he was already told, and he said he wasn't gonna take no step aside. But I'm pretty sure Al Heyman, maybe one of the some of the both camps had worked some things out to try to make some, like, yeah, we're gonna pay you a little bit more in your next fight if you just, if you just let these guys go along. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And then we got I think Boots is in line for the IBF. I think he's ranked number 1 in the IBF. And then in the WBC, I think you got Keith Thurman or Virgil, or Virgil's in the WBO. Let's take a look, see real quick though. Boxers, see rankings. Let's just see. Let's scroll down. I don't know if it's updated. Oh yeah, so we got Keith Thurman 1, Virgil Ortiz 2. Virgil's number 1 in the WBO, so he went the WBO route. Jaron Ennis is number 1 in the IBF, and Stanionis has the WBA regular, so he's pretty much mandatory. So yeah, we got a bunch of guys in line for these belts. So this fight definitely needs to happen now, because I'm pretty sure these guys are behind them aren't gonna wait too much longer. It definitely needs to happen, and I think it's gonna happen, man. I'm pushing for it. Hopefully the pay-per-view split isn't was derailing the conversations or making it so long for this fight to be officially announced. But I already said it, man. I think Spence deserves easily 55-45 or 60-40 in his favor for pay-per-view splits, just based off of the revenue he's brought in on all his fights in comparison to Terence Crawford, and we're including pay-per-views in that as well. So hopefully this fight gets announced this week or maybe next week, because promotion needs to start now, man. It's November 12th, 19. That's only 3 months away, and this is a mega fight, so you want to give it as much time as to promote, get it on all these football channels. Well, actually, I don't know if they can necessarily do it, because Fox, I don't think PBC is really messing with Fox, or Fox not messing with PBC. So I mean, they can still buy slots and whatnot, but it'll damn near be like free promotion if it was on Fox, because they'll definitely be pushing that heavy on all these college football games, all NFL games. But now Showtime definitely gonna have to drop a bag uh on these on like Fox or CBS or whatever to get this fight promoted. But that's besides the point, man. I'm just saying this to say we got a non-update update. Hopefully this is close to being done. Like, I mean by done, like within this week or next week it should be announced before the AJ fight, man. Before the AJ and Usyk fight, this needs to be announced, because that fight might take a little bit of boxing headlines. I don't know. But depending on how that fight goes, it might steal a few headlines, whatever, over the Spencer Crawford. But yeah, like I said, I'm pushing for this fight, and hopefully it's happening. With that being said, I'm gonna head up out of here. Hopefully you guys like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, man. Run it up with me, and I think I'm gonna be back for good. I'm gonna get back into my blogging bag. I say that I might blog for like a week and disappear again, but yeah, I'm gonna try, man, cause it's definitely about to be a bunch of good fights, and I need to get back in that bag. So I'm gonna holler at you guys, man. Like, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff. I'm out, man. Peace.